Yeah, Purushottam, can you hear me? We are waiting for others to join. You can use chat feature to share anything. Yeah, good evening, Purushottam. Yeah. Yeah, hi, Purushottam. You can unmute yourself and you can speak now.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, Purushottam. How you got to know about this online class?
Through Instagram.
Okay, you're following ITVizag or?
Yes, I was following ITVizag, so that's why I enrolled.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Actually, like they're like the four people are joined and waiting for them to join. Purushottam, what's your email ID?
Sorry, I was not getting your voice. Something was playing background in the music, I think.
Okay, okay. Let me disable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your email ID?
Naidu Miriala
Oh,
25 at gmail.com.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Hmm. We'll start at 7:10. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, hi Nigel. Okay, so we don't have much people, okay? So we'll have one-on-one session instead of it's like a webinar, okay? So you can stop me whenever you have any questions, okay? Okay. Okay, I'm unable to hear you. You want to say something? Okay, you can use chat option. I am unable to hear you. Are you able to hear me? You can confirm on chat. Hello. Yeah, can you hear me now? I can see my voice. I can hear my voice from another system. Purushottam, you can rejoin on the same link so that it will be good. Yeah, Purushottam, you can rejoin again.
Hello.
Yeah,
I
are you
can't
able
hear
to hear
your
me
voice.
now? Now, can you hear me? Yeah, Purushottam, can you hear me? Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Ah, yes, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So we don't have many people. Okay. So we'll have one-on-one session. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. What's your qualification? Purushottam? Like,
I have completed degree basic.
okay. So you're searching for job now.
Ah, yes.
Okay. I'm having like 10 years experience in IT. Okay. From
Okay,
Vice. I'm just started this ITVizag. This is like a second webinar from ITVizag. First, we conducted on HTML. That's for
okay.
students. Now it's a little bit advanced. That's a Power BI. Okay, like frankly, like only 4 people got registered, only one in the meeting now. So we'll start now. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Today we'll be discussing about Power BI and how you can write Power BI dashboards, how you can write reports and all.
I was not getting your voice.
You're connecting through mobile data or Wi-Fi. Can you hear me now? Naidu, like I connected from two devices and okay, I can able to hear my voice from other device. I guess there is some issue from your side. Can you hear me? I guess some issue from your side, Purushottam. Yeah. See, can you rejoin again, please? Yeah, hi Ari. Thanks for joining. Are you able to hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Purushottam, I guess you have some connectivity issue. Can you please rejoin? Yeah, hi Ari. Like, how you got to know about this master class?
Instagram page.
Okay, you registered in our portal or
Yeah.
you got?
I registered.
Okay, good, good. Actually, Naidu is having some issue, so he will rejoin. Then we'll start the session for today. Okay.
Okay.
Ari, what's your qualification?
BTech.
Qualification. Okay.
BTech.
Completed or still?
Completed.
Okay. Yeah, hi Purushottam. Can you please confirm? Are you able to hear us?
Ah, yes, I hear your voice now.
Okay, good, good. Okay, as I can see, both of you guys are looking for job and you're searching and you completed BTech, one is completed BSc. So today we will be discussing about Power BI. It's like, okay, okay, you can unmute yourself when needed. Currently I am muted. Naidu, okay. So coming to Power BI, it's from Microsoft. Like Microsoft have multiple tools. Like we have like everybody aware of Microsoft Azure. That's a very popular Azure Data Services, Azure and Microsoft SQL Server and Microsoft PowerPoint. And we have like different Power Apps from Microsoft. And Power BI is one of the tool where it mostly works with your data. It get insights from your data and it will show in a visualized format. That's what Power BI will do. BA is nothing but business intelligence. It's nothing but it's like how you can visualize your data in a user understandable format. Okay, when you see something, okay, you got to understand. Okay, this is, graph is going big, or it's going down, it's going up. So you can calculate these things by using these Power BI. Okay, mainly mainly Power BI will use different data sources. Like it can use Excel, it can use CSV, or else it can be connected through SQL Server or that's Microsoft SQL Server or any other database. So I hope you have an idea about database. Database is nothing but where you will store all the content in different formats, and you can import that content using the Power BI. Okay, you can import all the content in Power BI, and you can based on top of that you can do all different operations. That's what a Power BI will do. Okay, and this is a little introduction about Power BI. And what are the capabilities of Power BI? Like, why I need a Power BI? I already have Excel sheet. Okay. For example, we already have Microsoft Excel. In Microsoft Excel, also you can do all the visualizations and graphs and all. But the thing is, it's very limited and it's constrained to only Excel. While when you do go for Power BI, right, it's more advanced than Excel, and it can get the data from different sources. For example, data connectivity, we call it as a data connectivity, is nothing but Power BI offers seamless connectivity with wide range of data sources. Data source is nothing but where you will store the data. For example, we have like nearly 250 plus connectors to connect different data sets. Okay, you can connect with a file, you can connect with the Azure database, you can connect with the AWS, you can connect with Outlook. You can connect with different databases and data sources using Power BI. On top of that, you can do all the different things we'll discuss in a coming session. Okay, and then we have data visualization. It's like how you look at your data. For example, there is a cricket match going on. How you look at the data is like a scorecard, like 356 for 5 wickets. You will understand. Or else, for example, if that guy given like 1-0, 1-0, 4-4-6, you don't count each and every run, right? You want complete data. It's like 356 runs, 5 wickets. How many bowlers bowled? Only five bowlers bowled. Okay, in like 36 overs. So these kind of data information, right? You can get using data visualization. Data visualization makes our life easy. Okay, to look at any data, you need some visualization. Like, for example, run rate chart in cricket. Okay, for example, there is a run rate chart in cricket. It will be show from. It will be a line chart. Okay, for example, if you see any stats, for example, Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli stats, 2015 it's like 1,000 runs, 2016 it's 2,000 runs. So it's a bar chart. So we have different types of visualizations already present in Power BI. You can use them. And AI integration. Like once you import all the data into Power BI, you can just talk with Power BI. Like you can get top 10 sales from this particular vendor. Okay. Power BI will give all the representation in a visualized format. So Power BI mostly it is integrated with all the AI tools you need. Okay. You don't need to worry about how you construct a stacked or line chart, any chart. Okay. It's simply you can go to Power BI and ask them, it will give complete chart for you. So these are the three things you have to, first two things you have to remember. One is data connectivity and data visualization. Data connectivity is nothing but how you connect to different sources. It may be database or it may be a file. And data visualization, like how you look at your data. It may be line chart or bar chart or pie chart. But you have to look at the data in one format where you can everybody can understand easily. Okay. These are the two things you have to remember. Okay, middle of the session, if you have any questions, right, you can pitch in chat box. Okay, I will reply on top of that. Okay. And coming to next slide, understanding Power BI desktop. Normally, Power BI is available in three different formats. Okay, one is Power BI desktop, and another one is Power BI mobile, and Power BI service. Power BI service is nothing but like you'll get to understand a little bit later. For now, we will discuss about Power BI desktop. Okay, first thing is you can create interactive reports in Power BI desktop. Like interactive reports is the like you can apply different filters. When you apply filter on one span, okay, it will apply to all the different slides in the Power BI. So that's how it will work. For example, you are selected only India, okay, all the charts where India is there, it will be highlighted. If you select Australia, it will be highlight all the Australian charts. That's how it's very interactive and it very user friendly. We have very much drag and drop tools. You can use those drag and drop tools to work with your Power BI. And then data modeling. Transform raw data into meaningful insights using the modeling capabilities of Power BI desktop. Like for example, yeah, for example, if I given like a corona, okay, there is a coronavirus going on, right? So each and every state there is a stats. Okay, these stats will be like these many persons got corona positive, these many got negative, and these guys have symptoms. For example, if I given like million records in a Excel sheet and give it to you, are you able to understand? No, because you cannot digest everything. Okay, it it takes a lot of time to analyze each and every row and getting those records and getting the count by country or by state or by city. It's take a lot of time. But using Power BI, it makes life very easy for you. Using the data modeling techniques is nothing but Power BI itself give like it will understand the data and it will give one meaningful table format. So based on the table format, you can do all the different things. Okay. And then we have data sources. Data sources is nothing but connecting to various data sources and combine them, create a comprehensive data model for analysis. Here, data source, anything which have the data. For example, database is a data source. Excel sheet is a data source or CSV file, comma separated values. It's like A comma B comma C and D. Okay, that's a comma separated value. Just consider like 100 lines of comma separated values. If you give it to Power BI, it will analyze the data and give some meaningful insights on top of that. In the same way, data source is nothing but where you will store the data. It may be database, it may be CSV file, or it may be Excel sheet, or it may be anything. We have like 250 plus data sets available in Power BI where you can connect easily. And previously we discussed, right, two things, Power BI desktop and Power BI service, and another one is Power BI mobile. Now we will discussing about Power BI service. So Power BI service is mainly go with these three things: collaboration, security, and content management. Collaboration is nothing but we have like 1,000 plus employees in a organization. Okay, by using a Power BI, you can share report with your colleagues easily without anything. Like you just need a link. You have to share the link with your colleagues. Your colleagues will get that all the information. And similarly, for example, we have like Naidu imported like 1 GB data into Power BI and he created one data set using from SQL server. The same data can be accessed by Ganesh and same data can be accessed by Trinath. Okay, that's how it's easy. Okay, Power BI, that's how it will be easy. Like you can directly connect with the data set and you can work on top of that. And coming to security, for example, I created a Power BI dashboard or report. I want to share it with the specific people in our company. Okay, specific people is nothing but, for example, I want to share only with Harish. Okay, I want to share data with Harish. Then I will mention his email ID, just like what you do for Google Sheets. For example, you want to share your Google Sheet with your friends. You will specify the. You will click on that add people, and you will mention all the email IDs which are available and they can access your Google Sheet. In the same way, Power BI dashboard also, you can specify different email IDs and each email ID consider, for example, if you select Ganesh email ID, okay, that report can be, that report will be visible to only Ganesh, okay, Hari or Purushottam or Trinath, they cannot see that IDs, cannot see that report. That's how security. All the security comes from Microsoft, okay, and you can collaborate with Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Azure, or different other Microsoft technologies. You can integrate easily by using Power BI. And then we have content management. Content management is like, for example, you have sales information, you will create a dashboard for sales. Okay, and there is a, for example, you want to create one specific dashboard for only for profits across your organization. Then you can create only for profits. That's how you can easily manage your content easily. For example, you have that same 1 GB data, you can create multiple reports, multiple dashboards, and you can share it with your teams. For example, we have multiple teams. We have development team. They don't want sales information. They want performance information. Then they need a dashboard using performance metrics. For example, there is a sales guy. He mostly interested in how many sales we made and how many how much profit we got, what is the loss, where is the exactly going down and all. He need only sales information. So at the time, what you will do, will create a specific dashboard for sales people and specific dashboard for development people. And there is a recruitment team. They need another thing. They need how many recruiters. I mean to say like how many people we need to recruit for this month or for this week, or how many openings for this week. See, everything we can make a dashboard and we can share it with the team. So that's how you can manage all your content in different dashboards and different reports. That's the use of Power BI service. And Power BI service is the key component whenever you publish a report. For example, you are publishing a report where that report will be hosted. That report will be hosted in Power BI service only. Okay. For example, Trinath published one sheet. Okay. And Naidu can access that URL and he can see all the content in the report, how everything hosted in Power BI service, and Naidu can visually visualize the content using that particular URL. That's how we divided Power BI service. We have collaboration, security, and content management. These three are the main things. You have any questions till now? You can specify in chat. I hope it's a no. I will take it as a no. We'll move to the next slide. Okay, finally we have like a Power BI mobile. Just like for example, you have a Zoom. Okay, you have Zoom in desktop. We have Zoom app on online. We have Zoom. I mean Zoom web. We have and Zoom mobile. You have. For example, when I given this notification, right, like there is a meeting started at 7 p.m. Okay, you will get notified saying like there is a meeting started for from ITVizag for specific to this particular need. So that's how you will get alerts on your mobile whenever you have Power BI mobile installed on your mobile application and you logged into specific user ID. Then you will get real-time insights. Real-time insights is nothing but, for example, there is a sales going up, okay, at that particular point of time, and you can say like you can share that info with your organization, like saying like sales are going high and sales are going down, or there is a issue with SQL database saying like there is a performance glitch in one of the service. Okay, these kind of real-time insights you can use in the Power BI. See, all the how Power BI get to know all the things from the data sets. When the data sets are updating on if for every minute, so every minute Power BI dashboard will update, and every minute you will get an alert if you specify. For example, you set an alert saying like whenever data reaches to this particular point, I want to get an alert. You can create that using a Power BI. And also we have offline access. For example, you have to work with the last 24 hours of data in a Power BI. Okay, and then you can make it as available for offline access, so you can directly go and check whenever you need it. For example, you're on travel at the time, also you can check all the data in the offline mode. Just like for example, Google Maps have functionality for offline maps. Okay, for example, you are going to a remote location, you can download all the maps of that particular location and then you can go. In the same way, offline access also works on the similar way. Okay, you can download all the content for last 24 hours. On based on top of that, you can do all your calculations. That's the use of offline access. Mobile notification we already discussed. Like for example, if you enable any specific timely responses, you can enable using mobile notifications. So you will get notified whenever the specific things are happening. Ganesh, we will check that in a demo point of view. Okay. I guess we can integrate with Jira and we can integrate with ServiceNow as well, and we can integrate with Outlook. But I never tried Jira, but we'll check. Okay. During the demo phase, we'll check that one. And until now, we have three different components in Power BI Service and Power BI Mobile and Power BI Desktop. Today, we'll be using Power BI Desktop to create our content, I mean, dashboards and reports. And later point of view, you guys can try Power BI Mobile once you create. I guess it's not a free version, okay? Free version only available in desktop. I'm not sure how Power BI Mobile will help. Okay. And final slide. We'll move to next slide. Okay, everybody, like, why will creating a Power BI dashboards in Power dashboards and report? The reason will be these three interactions. One is easy visualization, and second one is interactive dashboards, and third one is data exploration. For example, there are like we have an organization of 1 lakh people, okay, and I want to get to know like who is the one not coming to office for last 30 days, and so I cannot call each and every individual and ask for like are you in office, are you in office, are you in office. What I will do, there will be a database, there will be central database in our office where I will connect to that central database and I will get all the information for last 365 days. And on top of that, I will do or create a Power BI dashboard or report. Okay. So then I got to know, okay, this guy is absent for past 30 days. Okay. In the same way, this guy is taking so many leaves in the last 30 days. So these kind of information I get only through dashboard. Okay, or else I can run a query. Okay, I can run a query and get all the information, but it's time taking. For example, I am writing a query, select star from that table where that guy is absent. This that takes lot of time. Okay, Power BI will save lot of time for us, and we have interactive dashboards. For example, if you select as a select, for example, consider Facebook. They want to know like how many people are working in India. Just like they will go to their dashboards and click on India, and it will display all the members who are working from India. If they click on something in New York, and they will get all the details from New York. That's how it's very interactive and easy visualization. It's completely user-friendly graphs. Like you already know from childhood, we are seeing all these line charts and bar charts and pie charts. So it's very easy for us to understand. Humans can understand charts easily than the content. Okay, data modeling and transformation in Power BI. For example, you have like 150 million records. Okay, then Power BI can handle that all those data rows using Power BI. So just imagine like you have 150 million records can handle by Power BI. That's very huge data. Okay, you if you want to work on with Excel with that 150 million rows, it will take ages, and you have to pay a lot of money to all your developers. Sorry, all your working professionals who are working on that particular topic. And then coming to 70% data transformation, like for example, you if you import those 150 million records into Power BI, Power BI will complete 70% of your data transformation using the Power BI tools and all. It will create complete picture. Like it will create, okay, these are sales employees, these are different employees, these are this thing. It will divide all the content and it will show meaningful content to you. Okay, that's why it's like 70% mentioned, like it will do 70% of the job, and another 30% you have to work on top of that. Okay, it's like based on, for example, okay, for this content, I need stack data. I mean, stack chart or line chart or pie chart, or I want to place a simple card. That's, for example, I want to mention 150 million, that is a single number here. For example, if I mention like line chart, that will be start from 0 to 150 million. It occupies a lot of space. That's how you have to decide which chart you have to use. Okay. Okay, we already discussed about this sharing and collaborating with Power BI. You can share reports with your team members, and also you can integrate Power BI with Microsoft Teams. and we have embedding insights. It's like, for example, you created a report and you want to embed that report in your emails or Microsoft Teams or any of your website, you can done it easily. Okay. And we have like Corona time, we have a chart. Okay. Every time government releases a chart. Okay. Using these type of Power BI, not Power BI, there are so many other tools which we do, which Tableau do the same thing just like Power BI, but Power BI is a lot more advanced than Tableau, and Tableau is a little bit very difficult to understand the content and all. That's what I feel. Maybe if some people feel Tableau is much more easier than Power BI, but in my context, Power BI is a little bit easy when compared with Tableau. Okay, now we'll have Power BI dashboard demo. And before that, if you guys want to say something, like if I have any questions, you didn't get something, please let me know so that we'll answer. You guys can unmute yourself, we can talk if needed.
I'm good, Vamsi. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ganesh. Yeah.
Yes, my current requirement is integrate with Snow or Jira, and as I mentioned, we need to import the data, whether it is a SQL file or Excel sheet. We need to import and we need to generate the dashboard reports. And generally, what's the time? What's the time frame? I'm not sure whether I'm correctly framing the question. How soon the data and the report will refresh? What's the is that 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 10 seconds? Generally, how it depends is depends on the performance of the computer or how it works. Because I want to display real-time data on my desk, on my reports. So for that, I'm asking this question, Vamsi. Am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, Ganesh, you're audible.
Yeah. So did you get my question? Actually, I
Yeah,
wanted to. Actually,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to. Actually, I want to. There a lot of data is coming. There a lot of data is coming. Every where a couple of minutes the data will update in my database. Okay, I
Mm.
want to display the data in my reports. Actually, that's my actually that's one of my requirement client requirements that currently we are working on it. So for
Yeah.
that, generally how it works. So that is the reason I'm asking this question. Once, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, got it. Okay. For example, Ganesh, right? You just imported one SQL Server database. Okay. All the content from SQL Server database, and you just
It's a
imported.
live connection. Maybe Vamsi, maybe it's a live connection. If we can take it as how it will take. I know in SQL database, the data automatically it will update, right? When I'm getting the Power Wind have one turn, the data automatically update in the database. Okay,
Yeah,
the dashboard has to pick the data. So how it
yeah,
works? So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
maybe we can see it maybe in the next level. But whether it will works or not. That's what.
Yeah, let me complete. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just imported SQL Server data. Okay. Using a Power BI, and you have created a dashboard, and you published the dashboard, and you
Yeah.
have a link, and all the dashboard will be available for the users who can access.
Mm.
Now, next thing is, for every report, there will be data set connection will be created in Power BI. Okay. In the data set, you will have an option to reload the data. Okay. For every 5 minutes or every 5 seconds or every 10 minutes, you can set that. So every 5 minutes, if you set right, for every 5 minutes, it will retrieve all the content from the database and it will get into Power BI. Okay. That is one way.
Okay.
Okay. And the second way, most people will use like every 24 hours before for example 9 a.m. EST, right? They will schedule that content. So whenever you reach in office, right, you will get the latest content on your table. That's the second thing. And the third way is like you can write some queries. Okay. Some queries are procedures to get the latest information and update the Power BI dashboard. These are the three different ways you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, simple thing is like there will be reload option. You can check that under dataset properties. Just like all the Microsoft, right? There will be three dots. Whenever you see, just click on the three dots, and you can update that timing interval, so it will be updated.
Okay. 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 Whatever the timelines that we mentioned, it's automatically the database report will be updated. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah.
In the same way, for example, some people getting reports every day morning at 9 o'clock. They will get reports through email. Okay.
Yeah.
So those people can directly connect Power BI to their Outlook account. I mean Microsoft account or something. Okay, Power BI automatically picks that particular file and particular sender or particular subject line. Based
Right.
on that, it will pick the data and it will update the dashboard. So you no need to open your Outlook and check how many reports came for that particular day. It done automatically. You no need to open that particular email.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. I'll come up with no, I'll understand. I'll let you know if any more questions. Thank you, Vansi.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Power BI downloads, right? You can download Power BI from Microsoft website. Like this is the one. You can get it from Microsoft Store. Okay.
Mohan, we can't see what you're sharing. We just see ITVizag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me share. Let me share my complete screen. Yeah, thank you, Trinath. Okay, download Power BI tools, right? It's completely, you can Google it and you will get something, you will land it up here. And there is something called Get It from Microsoft. Once you click on that one, right, it will install an app in your Windows machine, or else you can download another way as well. Power BI desktop, you can click on download. Just click on this download. There will be exe file will be downloaded, just exe or MSI. So you just need to install that particular file. Okay, once you install the file, you will get something like this. Okay, this is the Power BI. Different, you can say Power BI desktop. This is how it will look. And we have like, if you see any of the Azure or Eclipse tools, right, it almost same. There will be filters. You can filter specific data, and we have visualizations where you can see like different visualizations like stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, pie chart, and donut chart. And we have tree map, and we have real-time map, field map, and we have map. Okay, for example, if you want to display anything content related to, for example, just like COVID, okay, if you want to select any map, okay, you can select this particular visualization. And we have like, this is mostly used by so many people, card. Okay, you can say card and it will get the content in a single number. Okay, that's where you will use card. And we have data. This is where once you import any content from any data from any data set, it may be Excel or it may be CSV or anything, it will be show up here. Okay, and let me do this way. Okay, so previously, first to work on anything, right, if you see here, add data to your report. Once loaded, your data will be appear in the data pane. Okay, this is the pane. And for example, you can import from Excel or you can import from SQL server, or you can import directly. You can create a blank table. And for example, if you want to explore more, right, you can click here on get data. I guess we don't have Jira. Maybe I'm using a free version. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe, but I need to check on that one. Like Jira is available or not.
Snow available? Is there snow available?
Snow. Maybe Snow will have an API. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe you can check that API, how you can call that Snow API, so that there will be some web service calls also you can made. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Through web. So that's how you can connect with Snow. That's what I feel.
Okay. Okay. Actually,
Correct.
current one of the critical requirements is because what happened is there are a lot of Jira issues. We'll get it. There's a ticket will be raised automatically. Jira ticket will be raised whenever there's a request from customer. So automatic Jira ticket will raise. Currently what happening is we need to segregate all the Jira reports, and the Jira dashboard is not visible to all the people, right? Only managers or some restricted people can see, but not to the top management and all. So we
Maybe
have, we
we
have to bring
cannot say that because
visualization. Actually, we are trying to put some visualization to the management to show, okay, these are the tickets raised in the peak hours, and these are the based on the request type, or that's what I would like to show on that one. So
yeah. Best thing is just create a ticket to Jira and they can ask them to how you can integrate with Power BI. That's the best thing we can do instead of we do all these
yeah,
things. Yeah.
yeah, maybe we can download that Jira one, and we're using Excel. We can import into our desktop. Something we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
Thank you.
coming back to our session. Okay. So, for example, today's session we'll just import an Excel workbook. Just select Excel workbook and you can click on connect, or you can click on CSV file and you can click on connect. Yeah, Hari and Purushottam, please ask any questions, okay? Don't worry about Ganesh.
Okay, sure. If you have any doubt, definitely I will ask.
Yeah, sure. I'm just selecting one of the CSV file and just click open. So what Power BI will do, it will analyze the data and it will import all the content from that CSV file. Okay, I got the data. So whenever you importing something, right, there will be two options in Power BI. One is load and another one is transform data. If you click on load, right, it just load all the content directly. It don't do anything and you don't understand anything. If it is a date, right, it's just a date. That's it. It don't pick like there will be year, there will be a month, and there will be a date. You don't consider all these things. It just import and dump the data into your data pane. But if you click on transform data, right, it will work on each and every field. And what is that field all about? It's a integer or it's a text field or it's a date. It will understand that one. After that, it will import the data. These are the two different things you have to remember this. Mostly I will click transform data. So it will remove import all the content and it will be displaying data pane now. It should do. It's not the issue with Power BI, it's issue with my laptop. It's taking a little more time to understand and it's displaying. See, this is the content I got. All the content from that particular CSV file. CSV is nothing but comma separated values. All the values in CSV file will be comma separated. Okay. Once you import that one, for example, if you see here, this column, it's a date. So there will be a difference. If you see, this is nothing but A, B, C. So we have both numbers and alphabet. That's why it's displaying ABC. Here it's displaying 1, 2, 3 because all the content is 1 to 10 numbers. I mean digits only. It's an ordered date. That's it. So it's imported all the content. We can click go close and apply. So we'll move back to our home page. Okay, in our home page, we have three different options here. One is report view, and we have table view where you can see the data. Okay, it will display all the content now.
Mohan, you just uploaded it or you transformed the data? You just uploaded it, right?
I transformed the data.
Okay. Okay.
I clicked on get data and I selected the CSV file. There will be two options, load and transform data. I clicked on transform data.
Okay. Okay.
That's why it
Right.
treated as that column as a date, or else it will treat it as a text.
Okay.
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 It's taking little time than expected. Okay, this is the content is imported or loaded, you can say. And we have one more thing called model view. In model view, right, we have multiple things, one to one and start to many, one to many. These are the two different relationships. That's very advanced in Power BI, but just make a note of it and you can research research it when needed. Okay, this is a complete database. I mean, complete file. And what are the different things it have? Category, city, country, region, all the different things. If you see this particular, right, that's a number, and it do for some adding values and everything, right? It will treat it like this. If it is a date, it will treat it like this. If it is a text, it is simple one. That's how it will show. So what are
Hello.
the, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mohan, that's not for you. One second. Sorry.
Let me, yeah, now it show. So we have three different views, report view and table view, and we have model view. These are the three views you have to remember. So you will create all the things in report view. You just need to drag it here, so it will create a view for you. So this is the data pane where you can see all the content in a, see, it will show only header part, category, city, country, region, and everything. For example, and this is the data you have. Okay, you can say Hari or Naidu, like, okay, we have this particular information. What you want to do with this info? Okay, so I will take it as Hari and Naidu.
Hello.
Yeah, Hari, we have this content, right? What you want to do with this content? You want to see?
You can create with graphs.
Yeah, yeah, we'll create a graph. So for example, okay, we have something called sales. Okay, number of
Yeah.
sales, and we have profit here, and we have category here. So first we need to understand how many categories we have. Okay, just I will drag and drop. Okay, now it will load that content. I have three categories: furniture, office supplies, and technology. Okay. For example, if I drag something called product, okay, these are the different products I have. Okay, you can scroll through at the end. Okay, just so I have three categories. In the similar way, I'm just expanding this. We'll start very simple ones. Okay, First, for example, if you want to work with a table, that's everybody know how table looks and everything, right? That's why taking table as an example. Just like PowerPoint, you can slide it like this, okay, by selecting this, okay. And then what I want to do is I want to create a table with category, sales, and profit. I want to display that content here. So just drag category onto this. This is one way. Other way, other way is there will be something called columns. Okay, in table we have columns. If you see, add data fields here. You can add data fields here like this. So category is updated and you can select sales. Sales is updated and we have profit. Profit is also updated. Okay. Now it's not visible clearly. So just I want to increase the font. We have three options here. For every visual, we have three options. First one is build visual. You can select one visual here. And the second thing is format your visual. And third one is if you click like add further analysis to your visual. This is not useful at the learning stage. Okay, you can format your visual. So what I will do is I will increase some font sizes and all. First I will make title. Okay, this is my title and I'm setting heading something like heading 2. Font size got increased. For example, still you want to increase the font size, right? You can say you can increase here. So what I'm doing, I'm just selecting that visual and I'm going to format your visual. I'm going to general and I it. Okay. In the similar way, there is something called style presets. Some of the different styles available in Power BI, you can just drag and drop here and you can select this. It will update that visual. Bold header, flashy rows, you can do that and you can next. Okay, I guess it's looking better, I feel. Now what I will do is I will increase font size for each and every visual. Okay. Only thing is you have to spend some time where the values are based on that you can update everything. Okay, now for example, what he if you see here, selecting visual back to that build visual, you just drag this profit, okay, profit column onto the canvas, but it's created like sum of profit. See, for example, I'm just dragging this profit again. It is creating sum of profits and sum of sales. In the same way, we call it as measures. Okay, or what we call it as measures. You can create a measure in Power BI just clicking on this one. If there is a table, right? For example, go to data, click on those three dots and click on new measure. It will create a measure. Measure is nothing but, for example, we have this particular sales, right? We have sales column, but we don't have any total sales here or sum of sales, total sales, you can say. So you want to create that particular column inside your data set. You cannot update your actual database for this. Okay. For example, you want a new column on a Power BI. For that, you cannot update your SQL Server database or MySQL Server database. What you can do is you can create one more column here itself in Power BI itself to have that functionality. That's where measures will come into the picture. Okay. So for example, now I want to create measure for sales. Okay, let me keep the same thing. You can use Control Z. Okay, whenever there is a mistake, right? You can use Control Z. Again, sales. Sales. Okay, I'm creating one more table. This table I will create using measure. Okay. And for example, if you want to have similar formatting, right? You can just click on Format Painter at the top and just click here. It will format the table in the same format. Okay. Now what I will do is I will just directly import categories onto this. Now I will create a two measures. One is for profit and another one is for sales. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to click on these three dots and click on new measure. It's like writing a simple queries. Okay, wait. So this is we have to name your measure. What I am naming is total profit. Total profit is the name for my measure, and you can say it's equal to. We're using sum function. It's for profit, right? So you have to select profit here. Okay, so I created a measure. This is the measure name. Total profit is the measure name. This is the method I have used. Okay, sum up. One second. Okay, yeah. So measure name is total profit. I'm using a sum function, sum method of function. Okay, and then I'm using sum of profit. Here, this is the data set, or if you see this 2021 May, that is the table, and this is the column. Another way you can say this is the table and this is the column, or else we can call it as this is the data set we imported. In that data set, we have a column called profit. Columns will be treated like this inside square brackets, but followed by your table name. If you are using SQL Server, right, typically this will be your table name and profit will be your column name. So now I created a total profit as a measure. I just save that one. Now, if you see here, it will create one new column, total profit. I'm just dragging this total profit onto this particular table. See, we got same information like 72.88, but both are using different columns. For example, here it is using sum of profit column. We don't have sum of profit column here. It's creating that column using this profit. Okay. In the similarly, we have sales. Okay. Sales also created similar way. Sales also created by your Power BI. But for example, it's okay while you are working with simple charts and reports, it's okay to use this way. But when you're developing with more charts, right, at the time you have to go for measures. You have to create multiple measures for different things. Now, similarly, I will create one more measure for sum of sales. I will call it as total sales. So for that, I can copy this content from this particular measure. I can use the same thing for total sales. Just clicking on new measure. It will load it. It will load that particular UI where you can create a measure. I'm just giving like total sales. And you have to select sales column here. Just I selected sales column. Once that completes, right, you can click commit. If you want to write another line, right, you can click Alt Enter. It will go to next line, just like SQL. I'm committing that particular change. So it will create one more column here that called as total sales at the end. Okay, if you see total sales, I'm again dragging this total sales onto this particular canvas. Mhm. I no need to drag also. I just need to select this button. It will automatically update. If you deselect, it will remove that file. First in, first out. You don't confuse. You have to select total profit first. Then you have to select total sales. Then it will match us with our original one. Okay, see, both the tables have same values, but we are using different things. This user created, I mean developer, or we created this total profit and sales. But coming here, it's created by Power BI. Now I want to display, like for example, profit positive, then you call it as a profit. If it is negative value, then I will call it as a loss. Okay. So for that, what I had to do is I have to create a new measure, one more measure, profit or loss. That's my measure name. Okay, it's still loading. So I'm creating profit or loss. That's my measure name. And what I need to do now, first I have to apply some conditions. If value is positive, then I say it's a profit. If value is negative, I will say that is a loss. So you can click if. Here you need to select this particular row you created, total profit. Total profit. See, if you observe the difference, if you want to do something on measures, you will be using total profit in square brackets. Okay. But while working with these columns, you have to use this particular table followed by that particular column name. Here I am using measure, right? That's why I'm using total profit. Total profit is greater than 0. Then you want to display profit. Okay. Or else, for example, if total profit is less than 0, then you will call it as a loss. Okay. I'm just closing that one. So this will create one more measure, one more column. Okay. This is the profit or loss. I selected this particular thing and I selected profit or loss. So see, I got loss because it's a negative number. I got profit because it's a positive number. Now, instead of using a category, okay, what I will do is I will use product names, or I will use city because I will get more information. If I select city, okay, let me do this again. City, total sales, total profit, and then I will have profit or loss. See, this is a scroll bar. Okay, you can scroll. For example, if you want to see only furniture, okay, only furniture in this particular table, just double click here. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay. So I created profit or loss. In the similar way, I want to do something like I want to give some arrow marks. If profit, right, I will say like upper arrow. If a down arrow, that's what I want to represent. For that, I'm just copying the similar measure again. So I'm clicking here and creating new measure. I'm doing the same thing, okay, multiple times so that you will understand it better, okay? I'm saying it as arrow. And if you click Windows dot, you will get some icons like this. If it is greater than 0, then I can select upper arrow. If it is less than 0, then I will select as okay. Now I will drag and drop that particular new created measure, profit or loss arrow. That's my measure name. Now I will select that particular one. So see, that's why we need to name something arrow before so that it will be understand. Now I selected profit or loss. So now it will display. See, in this way we will display. If you go down arrow, upper arrow, similarly we can have different colors as well. So this is how it will do. And for example, if you see this particular filter pane, and if you want to work with this filter pane, right, you can select this particular visual. You can click here, so it will display the content. For example, you are selecting only Atlanta, and you are selecting Austin, and you are selecting Chicago, then it will display only those contents. I'm just deselecting it. This is how you can use filter. And a similar way, if you want to have a top 10 values, just click on top n, and top n is nothing but you have to provide that content here 10 by value. Which value? By, I can say, sales or total sales. I just drag and drop total sales here. Okay, apply that filter. So it will display only top 10. Okay, if you increase this to 20, then it will display top 20. That's how you can use this visual filter pane. Okay, and similarly, if you want to, I'm just minimizing this. I'm just minimizing this as well. Now I wanted to use this filter slicer. Just select slicer. When you're selecting new visual, right, you shouldn't select the same thing. Just click on the blank canvas and click on this slicer. See, it will displaying it slicer. What I'm doing is I'm selecting a date, order date or something. It's completely got changed. I select table again. Oh, I'm hitting Control Z. Something happened to my dashboard. There's something happened. Again, I'm deleting this. I'm selecting table. I'm selecting all the content again one more time. City. Then I have total sales, total profit, profit or loss, and profit or loss. Okay, that's enough for now. Okay. Now this is a slicer. Then I need to select any date here. Just select a date. See, now if you change this value, right, this content will also changes based on the date. See, cities are changing based on dates. That's why we call it as interactive. Okay, in the same way, for example, we want to have something like this. Where is that? Okay, you have a slicer selected again. Based on the category you want to see the things, then you can say category. If I select the furniture, I will get only furniture details. If I select office supplies, I will get only office supplies. Technology, I will get only technology here. That's how we can create interactive dashboards. Okay. You guys have any questions till now? Anyone? You can unmute yourself. You have permissions to do that. Yeah. Okay. And the similar thing, right? You can create the multiple pages. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. Trinad, Naidu, Hari, you have any questions? Or Ganesh?
No,
No.
Mohan.
Okay. So,
Mohan, actually, I was under different assumption, but still,
okay.
can you show me? I mean, can you show me this data, whatever you like, up and down arrow, profit arrow is there, right? In a
Yes.
pie diagram or in any other diagram
Yeah. Yeah. We
using
can.
the.
Yeah. I'm just making a copy of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I selected the same visual. Just
Okay.
select pi here. While selecting the same thing, you have to select pi. See
Oh, okay.
how you got all the data, something in a pie chart.
Okay.
For example, you want to place that in a separate page, then you can copy paste it here
Mm-hmm.
so that you will get all the content in this pie chart. And you can select same thing. The best thing is table. First, you have to build. I mean, table is very easy for us to understand, right? That's why
Yeah.
best practice is create everything in a table. Once table got created, right? You will create one particular table, right? Then you can select that table and you can select different visuals. It automatically changes. For example, if I select this one, if I select this one, I can go for line chart. See, total sales, total profit, profit or loss. All the three rows are stated here. Detroit, this is Louisville, this is Newport News, and this is something. Okay. So this is how we can do.
Okay.
And stack it. This is another visual that you will have all the things. For example, we have total sales, total profit here, right? And you want to add something. To add a shipping mode, okay? You can add them in legend. Oh, sorry, there will be tooltip. Okay, let me add shipping mode. The first ship mode is standard class, second class, first class. You can get those things in tooltip. Just you need to play with the different things so you will get complete clarity. There are so many things you have to work on. Okay. These are the things. Like this is how pie chart will look for your info.
Okay.
In the similar way, you can use filter. It's very well. Like if you filter it here, right? You want to ship mode, there will be multiple modes. You can select here. You can apply filter. Is empty or is not blank. It start with, for example, you have like 10 different ship modes and ship mode starts with some letter or something. You can do like start with, does not start with. These are different filters you can apply. You have to apply this filter. Okay, you have to click on this button or else the filter don't apply.
Okay.
There are some other things if you want to insert any shapes or content, right? For example, these are all our extensions, like nothing like rectangle, I can say. For example, before creating a dashboard, right, everyone will do like this. Okay, like they will just create a visual what they want to do. So they will display some content here and they will display some content here. Or maybe I will place some line charts here on top, and bottom I will place some stacked charts. Just like for example, I'm taking
Customizing
CSS.
visuals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's easy for us to understand. Like now, if you see, right, you will get some complete clarity. Now, what I will
Okay.
do, I'll just copy this. Okay, paste it here, resize it. I will resize it completely like this. Normally, what people will do, right? They will create this kind of template. So, for example, Trina is creating a dashboard, right? I want this pie chart to be displayed at the same level. It won't be like this. Some people create like this, some people create like this, some people create like this. So that not uniform. That's why we'll have a specific length and width so that others will apply the same thing. I'll do like this. At the top, you will have a text box and say like to drag and drop, you can click on these three dots. Okay, forget to mention one more thing. That's where AI, okay, how you will use AI in Power BI. I'm just clicking on new page. This is the one, Q&A. You have to drag this Q&A. See what is the total sales by city. Just click here. What's happening? Okay, let me go back here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just clicking here, Q&A. I'm screen sharing and doing all the stuff. It's stuck. Okay, I'm just clicking on this. What is the sales by city? See, I didn't done anything. It automatically creates this particular visual. Once you click here, right? Top sales by city. It's given all the information. Similarly, if you want to create one more thing, right? Just click here and it will prompt with some content. And if you want to get something like top 10 sales by city, you just type it. See, it automatically generates that one. See, here automatically generate top 10. Okay, this is something like top sales. Here, top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. If you want to increase that to 15, just go to filters, click on city. Okay, first you need to select this visual. Okay, then you go to city and then you need to change this to 15 and click on apply filter. Now it will display top 15. That's how you can use this Q&A in Power BI. In the same way, you can connect with different Power Apps which are available in Azure. Okay, you can connect with those Power Apps. And we have like, these are some new slicers. Okay, something with some advanced features and all. And you can with the Python visual, there are so many things. For example, you have a tree map. Just select tree map here. give some minutes. It's taking too much time. Okay. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, right, you can ask me. Okay. It's getting loaded. I just selected the sum of sales by city to tree map. Now it should convert everything like this. Sum of sales in Los Angeles, 4868. It's like 48K. Yeah, 4K. Similarly, if you want to add any tooltip, you can add sales, right? You can add profit. You can add details. So just play with that one. So whenever you move your cursor, right, it will display all the content, sum of sales, first ship mode, total profit, and everything. That's how it will go. I guess I'm done for the day. You have any questions, you can pitch in, or else we'll end this session for today. Hari, Purushottam, Trinam.
No questions, Vamshi. That's a
Okay,
great session.
thank you.
We'll go through it. Once again, it's recorded. We'll go through it, and definitely we'll reach out to you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you for this great session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Hari,
No.
no questions. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, then we'll wind up. Okay, it's 8:30. Like, okay, good.
Hello.
Yeah, Naidu.
I have a small doubt. If
Yeah,
you are listening this first time, it is a little bit clumsy or not? I was a little bit clumsy.
yeah, that's why. Like, whenever you have questions, yeah, where you can ask the questions, right? You have anything?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was understanding, but when you are changing some tables or your cursor changing, it was a little bit clumsy. So it was.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Can you share PPT or like that? Anything?
Yeah, we'll give it a try. Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why, like, whenever I ask, right, maybe next time, like, when you are in session, right,
Uh,
you can share
Vamshi,
it.
Vamshi, can I answer that question? Actually, when I was speaking this question, that question, I can help you, brother. Okay. Thing is, Power BI is morely for visualizing the data. More or less, it's a visualizing the data. So data, whether it is an Excel sheet, SQL, or somewhere, in any format, we'll get it and we can visualize it. So thing is, just try to get some Excel sheet, Bhaiya. You can take the Excel sheet, and in the Excel sheet itself, if you have the data, you can make the graphs, right? You can put the pie chart, linear chart, whatever the data format you can put, you can make those charts, right?
Mm, yeah, Ganesh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, got that. Yeah, Purushottam question morely about I'm changing different things, right? He is unable to track some of the things because maybe he is the first time looking at Power BI, not like you. Maybe that's why. Yeah, Purushottam, like we can connect again whenever you have time. Okay. Then we can
Okay.
go over when you have any questions. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
the session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much. Thanks for.
listening.
Okay. Have a great day.